Hello there, folks. This is Beau Gustafson once again, and we're at class 6 of our new Forest Qigong classes. And we've been building all sorts of things. We've got all the 1 through 10 now in the visual and the stationary. And we're going to be doing some other stuff, adding some stuff to this. And that ought to be good. We're going to just get rolling, and we're going to be continuing on in our exploration of New Forest Qigong. And here we go. The good start, folks. You let yourself relax downward. Pull up lightly at the top of your head. That's good. And you start feeling around the room with your imagination. Feel the walls. Feel the ceiling, feel the ground, feel in front of you, feel behind you, feel to the left of you, and then feel to the right of you. And then turn that gaze inward. Feel your hands and your arms, inside your shoulders, up your neck, all the way to the top of your head, then down through your head, your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your throat, your shoulders, your neck, then down, all the way down through your chest, inside of you, down towards your belly and your hips and your thighs and your knees and your calves and your feet, feeling on the inside. And then open up your eyes, right hand above your head, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! And that's our good start. And we're shaking it out a little bit, or you're shaking your legs like this just a little bit. So we've been on a long trek so far. This is class 6. And let's get the wrists. And we're slowly building a routine that you can do on your own, to play this stuff on your own. And this warm-up is definitely part of it. So's the good start. And all of these bits and pieces help you build a routine so that you can find the good stuff inside that all of this stuff points to. All right, got those wrists going in the other direction. And let's move it down to the elbows. Spinning those elbows around like 2 propellers. Yeah, and the hands around your elbows anyway, folks. 2 propellers, those arms are like 2 propellers. Your elbows are on one spot in space. That's good. And then let's go the other direction. Awesome. Great. Take a moment and take a look at your feet. Make sure they're shoulder width and parallel. We don't want them out like this or in like this. Once again, feet shoulder width and parallel, and your weight's just back towards your heels. Good, and other direction one more time, and then let's go to the shoulders. Good. Moving those shoulders around. Awesome. And other direction. Just generally checking all the bits and pieces as we move down from your wrists all the way up to the shoulders and then down towards our ankles. Checking everything out, making sure it's all working. And then let's step to the side, and you can throw that softball. Good. You guys have all done this before. This is good. Remember, it's just as good to go like this too if you want. If your shoulders are sore, I can't see you, so you're going to have to be the judge of that. Whether or not your shoulder's sore or feels good, you're going to have to be the judge, and you're going to have to bring yourself to the activity and modify it if something hurts. All right? Good. And other direction. You're going to have to pay attention to your feet. You're going to have to pay attention to how your body's moving and know where things are hurting or aren't hurting. And this general warm-up is a real good place to start. It kind of gives you an inventory of aches and pains if you've got them, or if you don't have any. That's great too. Good. And let's get those arms moving like this just a little bit. Relax the shoulders a bit. And then reach up and grab a hold of your shoulders or just around your waist and slowly rotate your head. Remember, find your limit and back off. There's a lot of delicate joints in the neck, and it's nice to stretch it out, but you don't want to hurt yourself. Good. That's great. Other direction. Good stuff. All righty. All right, let's bring those circles down to our hips. There we go. Like I've said in every other class, it's kind of like cleaning out a pickle barrel with the inside of your hips. Got your head in one spot. And don't lock those knees in the back. You got it? All right. Awesome. And let's go the other direction. Good stuff. All right. That ought to do those hips. And then let's get the feet together and let's go down to the knees. Great stuff, y'all. Nice slow circles. Remembering to keep a little smile on your face through all of this. Good. And let's go the other direction. Remember to find your limit and back off. Good. And let's move these down to the ankles now. Good. Good stuff. Right there. Getting those ankles moved all the way down from your wrists to your ankles. You should have a pretty good idea now how your body's moving. And now let's go to this one right here, side to side. Remember, this knee points in the direction of your toes. This one's not locked, but it's straight. And you let yourself down so you get that nice stretch along the hamstring. And you find your limit and back off. Good. Now, I don't want anybody's knees to be doing this or way out like this. You want them right over your feet, all right? And remember this, all your weight's on the back leg and that toe is pointed upward into the air. Good. One more to each side. And then shake it out. Good stuff. All right, feet shoulder width and parallel. Remember, we're just keeping everything nice and balanced, and we're doing some one fun stationary. Everything in Qigong and most of the internal arts all should be worked from a base of nice relaxation. Inhale and exhale and send those smiles down the front, center, or back of your body. You got to see it, feel it, and taste it and touch it. The more you can make it real, the more your body will cooperate and start to relax downward. That's good. Very good, folks. Sending those smiles down. And then let your hands rest on your forecore that place 3.5 inches below your belly button and inward. Or if you have a headache, your menstrual cycle, or you've got a stomach ache, bring it up to right around your breastbone. If you're a guy creature, you want your left over your right, girl right over left. You got it. All right, and you're just watching your breathing. Now we all know the 3 different parts of the breath, but we're just going to do the one. Normally you got the balloon, glass tube, and silver and gold threads. But today we're just going to focus on that balloon. As you inhale and exhale, that balloon expands and collapses. Inhale, the balloon expands. Exhale, the balloon collapses. Very good. Inhale, the balloon expands. Exhale, the balloon collapses. You can feel a light rise and fall of your hands as you do this activity. You can paint a color on that balloon if you'd like. You can even put a smiley face on it and watch that smiley face get really stretched out as you inhale and get a lot smaller as you exhale. Good stuff, folks. Awesome. Good stuff. And then everybody shake it out for just a little bit. And we'll get ready to do the next thing. All right, folks, today we're going to be playing with some Yin Fu Ching. We got our silk weavers going, you know, to do it physically, visually, and physically. You've been playing with that for a bit, but today we're going to play with Yin Fu Ching. In terms of the New Forest paradigm, which is what you guys are involved in, and we're playing some Qigong part of the New Forest paradigm, Yin Fu Ching is at the base of it. Yin Fu Ching is where it all kind of started. It was this simple little exercise that is, and it's a way of balancing the things that are seen with the things that are unseen in you. So you've got your physical movement and you've got your imagination, and you're starting to balance the two out. This simple little 12-step dance or 12-step set of movements of Qigong is really a great exercise in learning how to balance the things that you think and the things that you do. It's finding that interplay. So, and you guys already know the basics of it because it all rests on the 1 through 10. 1 fun, 2 shoe, 3 tree, 4 core, 5 alive, 6 thick, 7 heaven, 8 gate, 9 shine, and 10 spin. So let's get started. We're going to play it about 3 times just as an introduction, and then we're going to be able to play with more of this stuff later and add some stuff to it that you can do so you can create your own playtimes and workouts with this thing as the base as well. Now, I'm going to introduce another subject to you, which is the New Forest. Now, I've put up a meditation on the New Forest, things that you think about when creating your New Forest. And that's something that you might want to think about listening to. It takes about 23 minutes, but it's something that you can add to it because when you jump into the New Forest and then play your Yin Fu Ching, you give it a lot more life. You find out you're dealing with stuff on the inside and you're creating images that help, and those images that you create help form a conversation with deeper parts of yourself. Remember, we're only aware of a small bit. If you think of it as a great big mountaintop, most of it's underwater. We're only aware of the tip of the mountaintop. There's lots of stuff going on underneath. And by using metaphors and by using an ability to play with your imagination, you gain greater access to all that other stuff that you may not or may be aware of going on in your life around you. Most of us are not aware of most of the things going on around us because it's enough just to be aware of the stuff that's above the surface, right? So Yin Fu Ching is a way of kind of coaxing some stuff in and out of you that way. So let's start playing. So you start with your feet together. We're going to run all the way through it, and we're going to play it a few more times after that, and then we're going to come back to it later on in the classes. All right? All right, so you want to see a nice white clean board when you've got your feet together. You're creating an empty space with which you put something on. You can close your eyes or you can stand there. You can do this seated or you can do it standing. You step out into the New Forest. Feet are shoulder width and parallel. You're in a good Wu Chi posture, which means you got a little roundness in your knees, your pelvis is tucked, you're being pulled up lightly at the top of your head, and you got kiwi fruits under your armpits. That's it, good job. And I'd like you to imagine the most beautiful place in the world, the New Forest. This is your refuge. This is the place where you get to play your New Forest. A magical place, and you live in concert with it. In coordination and cooperation with the New Forest, you're creating images of beauty. Maybe it's your favorite place you've ever been. Maybe it's some place that you're just imagining that you wish you were. And you see that, you see the ground, you see the air, you see the in front of you, you see in back of you. You feel like you're small in the middle of this great big old beautiful place. You're relaxed, unhurried, and unworried. And then we're going to send smiles down. One fun. Inhale and send smile down through your entire body mind. Ah, good stuff, folks. Then we're going to take a step and do the same thing. You can step to the left or step to the right, and you're going to send those smiles down through your body. Then we're going to do a two-shoe. Feel the ground beneath you and do a little rise and drop, and then three-tree. Leaves, branches, trunk, and then all the way down into the roots. That trembling horse, you send it all the way down to your roots. Then with really long fingers, you're going to reach down into the planet, and you're going to feel a river running up through your legs. Guide that river through your legs and let it gather right at that place, 3.5 inches below your belly button and inward. And we're going to do it again. Guide that river up, and then 5 alive, you're going to send it out. 5 alive. And then feel that 6 thick air around you. I like imagining I'm standing in a wheat field and I'm feeling all the tops of the wheat shafts up through, and my hands are just going through all of them sometimes. Or I'm just in thick air up to my neck in blackstrap molasses. And then do another 5 alive. Arms go out, reach outward. You're seeing that water shoot out your hands and feet at a tremendous rate of speed. And then you step up, cross those arms in front, do a 7 heaven. We've all done some of this exercise. Good stuff. And then this one's a little bit different from 8 gate and 9 shine. You're opening up, 8 gates opening, and then you're letting it all squeeze around, giving the universe a great big old hug. And then 9 shine, you're pressing those hands out in all directions, shining outward. 9 shine. And 10 spin is just letting yourself relax. Ooh, good stuff. Yin Fu Ching. This is a really great exercise, folks. You can play this and instantly you can start to tune your human guitar, which is what Qigong's all about anyway, right? You're trying to ask questions. Am I relaxed? Can I feel my feet? Can I put my mind to the planet and imagine roots growing down? That has a lot to do with nourishment. Can I bring myself back to my 4 core? Can I find a central place? 5 alive. Can I extend into my universe with shooting chi out of my hands and water and steam out of my hands and feet at a tremendous rate of speed? Can I connect to my surroundings? This connectedness inside of it. 6 thick, 7 heaven. Can I feel a light and sensitive pull at the top of my head. 8 gate. Can I let energy in and let it coalesce around my bones? And 9 shine. Can I shine it out in all directions like a great big old light bulb? These are all things that all Qigongs and most of the different traditions of the world have in common. This is stuff that when we're optimating when we're interacting at a really high rate, our bodies are relaxed and doing all this. All these things are going on naturally anyway, right? And so the 1 through 10 in the Yin Fu Ching is a quick picture as to, what things are going on inside of me right now, right? So let's play it one more time. All right, got our feet together. See a nice whiteboard. Step out into the New Forest. Most beautiful place you've ever been in your whole life. Or someplace you're imagining that's just really beautiful and you're in the middle of it. It's like you're on vacation. Yeah. And then inhale, send those smiles down through your body. Relaxing. You can step either direction. Inhale, bring your step up, foot up, and exhale. You take a step and do a 1 fun stationary as you're stepping. Then 2 shoe, a rise and drop, feeling the ground beneath you. Then a 3 tree, letting those leaves, branches, and trunk all the way down through your legs, and then the roots down deep into the earth, 2 to 3 times your height and inward. Then with really long fingers, you reach down to that river of Qi flowing beneath you, and it flows up through your legs, gathers at your 4 core, and you feel nice and heavy, 4 core. And we're going to reach down again. That river of Qi runs up through your legs, gathers at your 4 core, and then 5 alive. You let those arms reach out, those hands and fingers alive, and water and steam is shooting out of your fingers and feet at a tremendous rate of speed. And then 6 thick, feeling that thick air around you. Thick air, you're up to your neck in blackstrap molasses. Feeling that thick air all around you. And then 5 alive once again. Good stuff. 5 alive. And you're going to step up. And 7 heaven. Feeling a light and sensitive energy at the top of your head. Good. And then 8 gate, letting all the energy in every pore of your body. And then let it settle deep inside your bones. And then 9 shine, shining out like a great big light bulb in all directions around the room. And then your hands settle. And that is 10 spin. Good stuff. And then you just reflect on all the stuff that you just did. All right? Let's play it one more time. All right. Feet are together. And you're being pulled up lightly at the top of your head. You see a nice, clean whiteboard in front of you. And then you step out into the new forest. See it, feel it, taste it, touch it. That new forest is everywhere around you. You inhale, do a 1 stationary, send those smiles down through your body. Very good. Then we're going to take a step with the other foot this time. Inhale. And take that relaxation on the road and send those smiles down through your body. Then do a 2 shoe. Feel your feet on the planet. Rise and drop. And then a 3 tree. Sending that vibration, that trembling horse all the way up through your arms and shoulders, down through the central core of your body, through your legs, through your feet, and into the ground, deep beneath. You see those roots just spread out everywhere in all directions. Then with long fingers, you reach down to that river of Qi down below you, and it guide it up through your legs and let it gather right at your 4 core, nice and heavy, like a fire hydrant, holding it in. And then you reach down and it comes up through your legs again, and then from that fire hydrant you got hoses out your legs and out of your arms, and you send it out and you turn those hose pipes on. Water shooting out your hands and feet at a tremendous rate of speed, and then feel that thick air all around you. Everywhere around you. 6 thick. All around you, in front of you and back of you. It's pressed up on all sides of you. You're connected to it and it's connected to you. And then 5 alive again. 5 alive. Water shooting out your hands and feet at a tremendous rate of speed. That's it. Good job. And a light and sensitive energy at the top of your head, doing 7 heaven stationary. And then 8 gate, a little bit different from the 8 gate stationary, but you're letting energy in every pore of your body, Qi and energy in, and then you're letting it squeeze down into your bones and into your muscles. And then 9 shine, you're shining out in all directions like a great big U-shaped light bulb. U-shaped, not the U, but U-shaped light bulb. And then your hands rest. Very good. So that's our introduction to Yin Fu Qing. And we're going to be playing with a little bit more in the upcoming classes. And we'll give you some things that you can do it. All right? Good stuff. Let's shake it out just a little bit. Good. All right. So we've just played some Yin Fu Qing. What a great exercise. Sifu John Fey put this art together from all these old Qigongs in the world. He had knowledge of all, a great portion of all these amazing Qigongs. And he was like, what do they all have in common? And what are they trying to do? And he distilled them down into a good 10 numbers that pretty much all the Qigongs were playing with different parts of them at any point in time. And so Yin Fu Qing is an instant way to take a look, boom, at 10 aspects of what a body does when it's nice and relaxed and functioning well. And 10 spin, the 1 through fun, the Yin Fu Qing, balancing the seen with the unseen, that's a great thing. So let's end this thing. Feet shoulder width and parallel. And we got our counter swing. You guys have all done this. Make sure those hips and knees are not buckling in or moving. That's good, nice and relaxed. Boy, this sure feels different after a class, doesn't it? From the first time you do it to the last time you do it in class, it's a very different activity because your body's so much more relaxed. Good stuff, folks. And a little bit of rise and drop. Rise up on those toes and exhale and let yourself bounce. Inhale and exhale. Ooh, we're going to do another variation on this just like we did last week. You're going to rise up on the toes and let yourself down very slowly as you exhale. Inhale, rise up on your toes. Exhale, let yourself down very slowly in a controlled way. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, let yourself down. Good stuff. Let's do one more like this in a controlled manner. Inhale, rise up on your toes. Exhale, and let yourself down nice and slowly. And then let's do a couple regular rise and drops. Good. Inhale and exhale. And then let's move right into trembling horse. Inhale, do nothing. Exhale, send that band of vibrations all the way up and down through the central core of your body, through your legs, feet, into the ground. Good stuff. Inhale and exhale. All those bands of trembles are relaxing. Everything they touch as they go down as well, even the roots deep into the planet. You're a great big old tree. Inhale and exhale. Good stuff, folks. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. Good stuff. And then right into some one stationary. Bring those hands up as you inhale. Exhale. Let those hands stroke that great big old beard. And inhale and send those smiles down as you exhale down the front, the center, and back of your body. Inhale and exhale. Good stuff. One more, really good one. A really big old smile this time. And send it down and let it relax. Everything it touches as it goes all the way through your body. See it, feel it, taste it, touch it. And then let's just bring our hands to our forecore, or right here, depending on the day for you. Left over right for guys, right over left for girls. And close your eyes and stand there and reflect on all the stuff that we did in this class. Ooh, dog. We had a good general warm-up. We played with some mechanics of breath. And we played with some Yin Fu Ching. We played it. Balancing the seen with the unseen. It's a really great exercise, folks. We're going to do a lot with it when the next upcoming classes. So, just remember, I can't teach you anything that you don't already know. All I can do is hand you a few keys and knock down a few doors that I know work so you can get at the stuff that's deep inside of you. You can learn to relax. You can feel your feet on the ground. You can put roots into the planet. You can feel a place deep inside of you, gathering your four core, five alive. You can reach outward into your environment. You got to give it to get it. And six thick, feel that thick air all around you. Seven heaven. Lightly pull at the top of your head. 8 gate energy comes in. 9 shine. You turn into a great big old light bulb as it shoots out in all directions. All of those are tools to get at the stuff inside, including 10 spin. Inhale and exhale. Send then those. Inhale. Inhale and exhale just naturally. Think about your four core. The most important thing I can probably say to you, let that center point gather and be nice and heavy. Remember it often during your day. And know that you guys did absolutely great. Thank you for joining me. Feet together and bow to yourselves. And we'll see you next week to keep building this language of the new Forest Qigong, so that you can get at the stuff inside yourself. All right? Thanks.